Let's talk about what inspired you to found Bare Necessities.
Love to. My son Bear was diagnosed with Wilms tumor, which is one of the most curable forms of pediatric cancer, when he was 3 years old. Unfortunately, he fell into the bad statistics and relapsed a course of times over about 5.5 years. So he was 8.5 when he passed away. But prior to that, he really taught us everything that was so needed for these kids, and he had great compassion for other children. So it was sitting in his hospital room one day where he wanted to talk about what could we do for other children that Bare Necessities was born in his honor.
So did Bear know about Bare Necessities being founded?
He did. He was actually attended the very first fundraiser that we had, that was a craft fair, and he wrote up the poster for that, asking people to donate to help other kids like him. So he was very much a part of the initial starting of the organization.
Let's talk about what the mission is for Bare Necessities.
Well, the mission is to eliminate pediatric cancer and to provide hope and support to those who are touched by it. That's the formal mission. But we have three main areas. One is our Bear Hugs program, which helps the children in all 9 hospitals here in Chicago through just wonderful experiences for them to be able to enjoy, be the kids that they want to be a part of their family, do something where they just know someone's thinking about them. For instance, a young girl that couldn't get out of the hospital to go shopping for a prom dress. So we sent a seamstress in, she made the prom dress for this gal. We sent the limo to the hospital, the doctors allowed her to go with a nurse. Off to prom she went, and then had to come right back to the hospital after the prom. So just enabling them to be able to do things that other children can do. So that's the Bear Hugs program. Then we have our Bear Empowerment grants that we provide across the United States and into Canada. And these are things such as beads of courage, flashes of hope, psychosocial type programs that there really is no funding out there for, but are just critical in part of this whole treatment course for these children and their families. And of course, funding research across the United States as well, ultimately trying to find a cure. So that's what makes Bare Necessities so unique, is the fact that we are providing services as well as trying to find that cure through funding research.
How many children have been involved with Bare Necessities?
Oh my goodness. I'm sure Kathleen knows that statistic, but it's hundreds if not thousands, because we cover all of the Chicagoland area, and even beyond that, throughout the country. We're in different pockets of the country providing help.